Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing another Be Happy Stationery little project. So in those we have the mini kit for whimsy houses. I will get the proper name in the description below. And I wanted to make this kind of little booklet. So right now I am cutting vellum paper in the size of 2 inches and 5/8 or 6 centimeters and 7 millimeters. So depending on what you use. Okay, so it's also going to need to be, oh, this one is a bit, so I'm gonna take the part that has less. So of course I could have made them the right size right away, but I get mixed up in my measurement regularly. So let's make sure they're all the right size. And this will be the right height. So now I have mostly clear paper, clear vellum paper. Okay, so now let's get with the fabrication of the little booklet. So this is cardstock that I have from this kind of paper bag. And you might have seen this, you know, in the dollar store brand. So you have white craft and black paper and 2 weight of paper. So, and see, this is very thick. This is, which one? Yeah, this is elastic. So those weight of paper, I believe, yeah. So you have 170 GSM and the other is 250 GSM, and it does make a difference. So I'm using the 170 GSM. Now first you have to fold in 2, then you fold half, then you fold like this and like this. After that you have to cut the inside here. So you just take your scissor and you cut a sliver. You can also use this and cut just the top. Once you do that, you have this. So now you are, you do this, you pop it up, you fold it, and you bring it like that. And now you fold everything so it makes a booklet. So did I do, I think I did that properly because it's folding back nicely. Now it will always do this kind of things. There's no real way to take care of that and not properly, but you know, it always happens because the thickness of these folds does take some paper back. So you could like make it, take this and make it all even, but if you do that, you'll cut this and then you won't be able to use this. Well, you will be able to use this as a pocket, but you know, that's up to you, because this one we can use on the side. So I do like this kind of finish here, so I'll try it without too much, you know, too much slivering of everything. Always a way to cover that with a little tab. So my idea was to just mat my paper over my base like this. So I'm going to use the little house here because I need well, I also need to cut it a little bit. So I want to keep my house centered. So let's do this. Okay. You could also use a decorative ruler to do this. So you can use your wet glue or you can use your stick glue. One or the other is fine. If you use the wet glue, make sure that you spread it so it won't do any kind of marking under, you know, the wet marking. So this is the first one. Now I wanted to alternate with these. Now definitively, if you're using vellum paper, you need to okay, I find my double-sided tape. So here you can choose to do all 4 sides or just one side. So I will just put some here. This way I will be able to maybe put a picture under. Like this. So now I'll put this one. So sorry for the construction noise. My neighbors are doing some renovating as the spring is starting. Everybody is fixing stuff, so that's how it's going to be for summer season, spring and summer, and fall until the winter stops everybody from doing anything. But by then It's not gonna be a problem because we are closing all the windows. So yeah. So it is in the northern countries, we all do everything at the same time. Because when the nice weather comes, we have to take care of a lot of things. So again, this one I'm cutting a little bit on both sides. And this is so nice. Those colors, that llama, or whatever you call it. So this is one of those little projects that is fun to give to maybe younger people. You know, they could put something, a picture here, or write something, and it will be covered for privacy a little bit. And it has nice colors. This side. So I am trying to keep relatively equal space around. Might not work all the time, but you know, you have to try. Okay, so now I have this one, I believe. Yeah. No more glue on that, so let's go with this. Okay, so now that we have these, okay, I will just, okay, and this part here I can actually glue. So it's gonna make a space here. Here I'm going to also glue in the inside. So this and this is glue. Here too. Now you can also just, close the entire thing, but I like to keep it to have more space to make little journal cards. So everything will be glued in the bottom. Oh, there you go. So we'll let that dry a little bit. Okay, so while this is drying, I'm going to make my little cards from the inside. Sorry about the mic. I'm going to use this to take a bit of the shiny so things glue better. Yeah. So now I did so these are a little too big. So let's put it right in the middle since it fits. Okay, we also have some of these little things and something like this. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some decorating elements. Okay, so now we'll let this dry too. And I'll come back when they are all dry and cut. Okay, so I have my 4 tags. So one goes like this, another like this, and the back is kind of like the base. This one, and this is the same one but this way. So now that we have this, we can think about wrapping it, which means maybe I should just do a wrapping like this. Okay, so I could use my trusty string. I have so much of this, might as well use it. And okay, so if I do this and I put it in the back like this, so this would glue. Okay, then again, let's say I want this to go like this. Okay, so and now I have to keep it like this until it is dry again. So now it's not gonna move and it will be well glued and nice. So I'll come back when it is glued. So while my string glues, might as well do something with these. So I have put holes in these, and now I have my bulb pin that I'm going to use with a little charm here. So these charms you can buy on Temu or any kind of shops like that. You can go on Amazon, it just costs more on Amazon still than Temu. So I'm also going to use this word. I'm going to use a smaller one. So this and one is very small. Oh, yeah. And this one came from my mom's stash. So there you go. Well, there. Yeah, come on, get in there. And a little art key. So that's one. I can use a white bow pin, with of an open heart. Now on this you could actually use also fabric, silk, ribbons, things like that. That's number 2, and this one, which I will use in orange bulb. Wow, we knew those nails would become so cumbersome and would make a difference. And which one? The rose one or this Celtic knot? Let's go with the Celtic knot. Now we have this. So, is this coming along? Well, still a bit wet. So I'm gonna want to put something on this and in the back, and I think here in the back I might just put this. It will help cover this, although this is quite nice. I don't know, we'll see. So I have my 3 bulb pin decoration. What am I gonna do next time? Well, I have to wait the things to dry apparently. Okay, so I find what I want to do with this one. So I just wrinkled a piece of fabric on it, and I'm going to glue that on top. Like this. So just a little bit of fabric under, and it's all nice and good. This won't go, but that's fine. Ooh, little things. So I'm going to, let's see, yeah, okay, so this seemed good. So I want to put something here, so I'm going to put this here. It's pretty much the same size and I like it. So the words, the words is from, again, a TMU pack of words, a bit like the T-molds. Probably the idea was probably taken from there. And the white paper is a scrap paper from projects. So you know the thin stripe that you get when you cut your decorative papers. This is what you keep. And then you have a base for your words. And you don't even have to cut them. So let's glue this again. Okay, maybe put this on top. Okay, now I really need to let this rest a little bit. I'll come back. Okay, so let's see what we have now that things have glued. So this part will go first here. I wrap, then I make a nice bow. And that's how it's gonna look. So I have here, start doing things you love with this, and here's what I want. So I wanted to put one of my dinglings here. There you go. So now it goes back in with something to look at on the outside. Inside we have hiding spot. Here we'll have another dingling. Okay, that's nice. Another hiding spot, and I will put this one right in the corner too, because why not? I'll do the same. Then I'll be able to put it back in. And this is the last one, and the last one I have nothing for it here, but that's also fine. It doesn't have to have everything, a little bit of things. Maybe someone could add something else to it. So this is my little project for Be Happy Stationery. With one of the Whimsy kit. Oops.